You guys look good. What do you do for a living? You, what do you do for a living? You can speak to me. I can hear you. You sell a drawer? You think you're better than me? I feel like you can tell a lot about me whenever I walk up the stage. Like, you can probably tell I'm unemployed. I'm not. I drive Uber, okay? Which is like a fancy way of saying I'm unemployed. I didn't always drive Uber. Here's Kyle, I know you. Let's talk. Forget about all these other people. Here's what's cool about driving Uber. Somebody asked me one time, they're like, so like Uber's your boss? Like they call you, tell you when to come in. I said, no, it doesn't work like that. And I was getting ready to say, I'm my own boss, but my wife jumps in and she said, I'm his boss. I said, no, you're like a debt collector. And I'm sure you can tell by the way I look, not a very good one. So, I didn't always drive Uber though. You can probably tell by my age, because it's a new thing. You guys can laugh. They didn't have Uber whenever I first got my license. If they did, I'd have a lot less charges on my record. I was in lawn care for like 4 years. And I'll tell you why. Here's a story for you, because you're cute. No one else has to listen, but you, me and you, we're connected. I'll tell you why I got out of lawn care. I got out of lawn care because, you guys ever hear of Career Day? Has anyone ever heard of this? You guys can make noise. Career Day. Yeah. That's a thing! Did your parents ever come to Career Day for you? No, we all have horrible childhoods. Cool. My daughter comes to me and she's like, hey, we have Career Day at school, will you come for me? And I was just like, yeah, I've not embarrassed you enough in your life. Let's do it. So we go to Career Day. Here's the thing. I don't know who's hosting this shindig, but neurosurgeon, not an opener for lawn care guy. Neurosurgeon gets up and like warms the room up for us or whatever. He gets done doing his thing, and then a firefighter goes up. I'm like, what's happening here? Did I come on the wrong day? The firefighter gets up, and not only is he there, but he brought props with him. He's got like a helmet and like a fire suit and all the other accessories that everyday heroes use. I can't bring in props, Kyle, because the last time I brought in a bag of grass, they made phone calls. And I don't want to do that again. So then he gets done, you know, Mr. January's up there. He gets finished putting the final nail in my career coffin. Teacher looks over at me, she's like, all right, Mr. Ruble, it's your turn. Come on up. And I said, no. And she's like, oh, you're so funny. She's waving at me. She's like, come on up. And I was like, hard pass, madam. But then I looked over at Jasmine, I looked at my daughter, and like she's got so much pride in her eyes, you know? She's looking at it, she doesn't care. Like she doesn't care what I do for a living. None of that matters to her. Like I'm there, I'm her dad, she loves me. She's proud of me. It doesn't matter what I do, so I just look at her and I smile. And I look at the teacher and say I have to use the restroom. I just left. Because I don't care what my daughter thinks about me, it's the other people. Like, she's going to love me no matter what. My father was horrible, I still talk to him. He didn't come to Career Day for me because he had all those beers to drink. And I still talk to him, it's not a big deal. You know, you get it. Yeah, I'm his pop twin brother. You guys couldn't tell. So I immediately quit my job. I was like, I'm sorry, it's embarrassing, I get it, I'm done, I won't do this anymore. I'll drive Uber and do stand-up comedy. I don't know. I don't think things through, really, I really don't. Driving Uber is really cool. Here's why it's cool to drive Uber, because you get to meet a lot of people that are worse than you are, which is cool. No, I'm not judging, and let me tell you why. The other day, I picked up a 63-year-old woman from the strip club. I'm better than her. She wasn't like working at the strip club. She got in the car. Here's the first thing she said to me. She gets in the car and she goes, hey, do you have any cocaine? I was like, I would ask me the exact same question. But no, Amy, I don't. And then she was like, we're ready to have a good time. You ready to have a good time? She's like, maybe you should come back to the hotel with me and my husband and have a good time. And I was like, we're going exactly where this GPS tells us to go. You're going to get out of my Jeep Cherokee. We'll never speak of this night again. So here I am on stage being a liar because I'm speaking of that night again. You guys have been awesome. Thank you.